Alright guys, what's up? Okay, I want to go over the CTM stuff right now. I feel like this is kind of we're kind of like halfway segment into CTM, exploring, testing them out, playing with them. And let's start with the AAP stuff, okay? This is the shorty, okay? Back here we have the beautiful, the long version, okay? And that's the original carbine, okay? They have the new modular one that just came out. That's gonna be the third AAP we're gonna get, okay? So we're gonna order more from CTM. So right now, you guys comment on if there's anything I missed from CTM that you guys think I need to check out. Please leave in the comment below. Let me know, because this will probably be the last order I do for a while. Yeah, thankfully I had a couple of repair guys, and they're helping they're helping feed the channel. Okay, so I think it'll be a much smaller order. We're gonna do that. I don't know if I want to do the general. Okay, I'll do a video, guys, because this should be a video where like I have like all the parts I bought on accident. Right, I was looking at this green one. I don't know if I want to turn this into a llama or not, so we'll figure it out. But we got to figure out what works in the modular. So we need to build one more AAP. But let's talk about it, okay? I know people are asking, hey, mostly on Facebook. You guys are mostly on Facebook right now. I think YouTube, you guys have been commenting, but I haven't checked the comments, so I apologize, guys. I will get to talking to you guys on YouTube, okay? Mostly you've been busy with Instagram and YouTube for the last week or two. Jesus. Okay. All right. Listen up. The AAP stuff is where I think their strengths are. The bread and butter. I look at this and I'm shocked that this used to be a stock AAP. And you guys saw that video. You saw it took what, a measly an hour, and we transformed it into something unique and that stands out, and you can that's the whole point. I want you guys to have a fun time with airsoft. We're here to have good time, shoot other people, not go to jail for it, shake the other person's hand, laugh about it, have a good time. And you want to excel and get better, then work at it. But you can have a chance to express yourself, to me, for a very reasonable price. Okay, a custom looking gun that looks completely different from stock. You want different colors? Okay, CTM's got you. They got a lot of colors. Is it reasonable? Yes, it's reasonable for all this custom work. Okay, I think it's beautiful. And it's, all my friends, I had some friends come over, local airsofters, we're all saying like, shit, this is really cool. Think about it, guys. The AAP stock is a pretty damn cheap gun. If you are thrifty and you got 4 friends and you order overseas from JK Army, they have that discount. Like if you buy like I think 3 or more, you could get like freaking 5 AAPs or 6 AAPs. If there's 4 of you, maybe one of you wants 2 or something, you could get for damn cheap, really cheap price. You could get these down to $80. And then looking at this, okay, you're looking at $400 to $500. So you have a custom gun that's within $500 range, and shooting stock, guys. The Shinobi, you're safe. You're under 350. The Assassin, you're shooting over 350, 370 stock. You change that to a 603, you're gonna be shooting freaking hot. Okay, you can even get a long range barrel if you wanted. So they've done a great job. It's on a good platform. Do I think the AAP can defeat the Hi-Capa? Hell no. Okay. Do I think it's actually? I think it's second place for me, guys. Right now, the AAP is second place, hands down. It is reliable to a certain extent. Okay. The G18 problem is what I can't stand. That's the one thing I don't like. We don't have a trigger bar problem, thankfully, because it's not the G17. Okay. Other than that, the only thing you're going to have to replace over long term is really this bolt carrier grip, okay? That is going to wear down. You can see it's going to wear down eventually. Let's see. If I could wave a magic damn wand, and Action Army would sell us the complete hammer and all the parts inside of it, the flawless sear hammer, the disc enter valve knocker, all that shit, the springs, I would And if it was a good price, okay? If it was a bullshit price, no. I would tell you guys, go buy 10 of them if the AAP is your main gun. Because what AAP done has for me, it's locked in. They did a great job stock-wise. Eventually, down the road, it starts having problems, and that's when you have to start replacing stuff. But when it works, this damn gun does a great job, okay? So, to me, I applaud CTM for the AAP stuff. The machine on here is much better than the Superline. We're going to talk about the Superline. The Superline, if I had to, and you guys always know, I'm always going to be honest, I'm 50-50 on it. I'd probably say like maybe, if you wanted to say, I'm like 40% on it, 60%, I'm against it somewhat. And we're going to talk about that next. But the AAP stuff, oh man. This armor sight is just so beautiful. They did a great job on here. This all feels robust. It feels good. The last thing we have to do, guys, is durability test. What I wonder is how long this sucker will last. Okay, I asked him, hey, will you guys ever make something like an extended one? Because this is so hard to push with all this extra padding. And remember, this is a fat grip. If you have big hands like me, this is beautiful. I'm happy, but I realize I'm not the majority of people. Okay, so I think this grip might be on the bigger side for most people. Dude, I think even the stock AAP grip feels nice. It feels nice in my hand. I don't feel like I'm cramping. But this, oh man, I love this grip. But just keep that in mind. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. At $15 for this grip, you'd be crazy to not buy at least one time just to see how it feels and how it feels in your hand for $15. You'd be crazy not to buy it and try it out. Okay, I think everything in here is very reasonable. The only thing I'm not impressed by, you guys saw that in the video, was the hammer assembly. The full set. I think the machine needs to be better on it. I will build it. I will put it into the next AAP, and we'll see if we have issues. You guys will see. We're gonna do a complete drop-in. I gotta admit, it's been a while since I've taken a hammer assembly apart for the AAP, but I know it's just an 18. Hopefully, I can get it done in one video. But that is what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna test it out and see if maybe the machining is just visual, or if it's the tolerance issue. We'll see, but I can tell you right now, a sign of that kind of machine on the hammer assembly, it's not usually a good thing. I will give them credit and say, hey, doing the hammer assembly stuff, that stuff is not easy. Doing that kind of small stuff, guys, not easy. This is definitely more straightforward. Okay, this kit, just beautiful. Okay. It's so fun. This is a blast shield. You can take it on and off. I haven't screwed it on, but I just put it on here to see what it looks like, and I love the look of it. Thank you guys. Because I'm going to start reading comments. I'll start responding, and then the funny thing is I figured out after the video ended, I was like, I've been gone for 5 years, guys. I was like, what stock do I put on here? I'm so used to, like a AR style, and then I saw the MPX and all the other guns you guys were talking about, the 6-hour one. So we're gonna get the 5KE ones. They're like $50. We'll get 2 of them. Cause we need one for the modular, so we'll get 2 different styles. Okay, but I mean, to me, it's gorgeous. Okay, for $500-600 to make something custom that is that can be something you expressed and you want to have fun with. Okay. These theme builds, this is why we have fun with airsoft. It's a luxury, and we should all be thankful that we can do it. I'm thankful we can do it, and have fun with it. So CTM, nice job on the AAP stuff. I definitely have no problem. I already have like a couple customers saying, "Hey, I want a CTM gun." And I said, "Hey, I have no problem doing it." The only thing I told them that I haven't fully tested yet is the blowback unit. Okay, in terms of durability, they say this is 70-75. Okay, so the next thing to do is see okay, how long does this last? And we're blasting on full auto. Okay, that's the main thing. I love how easy this is to push. Okay, we didn't have issues with these guys. The rainbows a little bit tight. What else? I think that's it. Trigger hasn't been adjusted yet. I will do that eventually. But right now we are just shooting it and having, it's a blast to shoot it, and it looks so good, and I'm very happy about it. Okay, so they've done a great job there. I love this. I think this looks fantastic. Now let's move on to the Hi-Capa stuff. Okay, look at that. Tell me that doesn't look good. And this is all in line. This is what I'm talking about. I know this is just me being nitpicky and weird. This trigger just doesn't match for me. Okay, I look at these lines, nice, sharp, modern lines, very clean lines, and of course you have to have the curvature here, right? You have to. Thank you, CTM, whoever designer did this. Thank you so much. I can't express how much I love you. All right. You're the first mag to finally get rid of this. Okay, on this mag, we don't know on the stock grips, but I love that. Okay, this all lines up, and I look at this and I'm like, okay, so I'm hoping they make a new style trigger in the road, or I don't know, I almost would change it out for a different company that's more straight. It's got modern straight lines, no curvature here, because everything else is, look at that, boom boom. So great job. Okay, AP stuff I don't have a problem with so far, except the hammer assembly. The hammer assembly parts, not impressed by. They need to work on that and to get better on it, and I hope they can improve on that in the future. Okay, that's something I would stay away from for now. TTI, I think, is, I saw that, I have the TTI stuff, and the machining looks much better. We'll see though. Let me see if I can reach it. Okay, that's the hop up. Could it be funny if I'm talking all this shit and then it's not any better? Okay, here we go. Yeah, no, it's noticeably better. Okay. The one area in the CTM right here, this wasn't even cut. Okay, so all right, now let's move on to the Hi-Capa stuff. Okay, so if you're gonna notice, let's talk about the first thing here. While I think this is beautiful, I think it was a misstep to have this area open. Okay, it's a big misstep, because what happened is the spring rotates, and you can get this if you pull it all the way out. You can see it has a potential to rotate. You can see it's already rotating out. You don't put any follower in here, so I'm thinking, you know, I really don't care to have that extra. You know, this is like what, when it's fully compressed. Okay, so what I can do is modify my follower, cut that in half, and then put some 3D printed part in here. But you guys don't need a 3D printer. You can just put something in here, like a cardboard piece or like a straw or something. You need to keep this from rotating. Okay, rotating out. So that's the only thing I think was a misstep. This should have been probably just closed off, so this doesn't rotate out. Will it pop out? Yeah, I probably think it will. Be careful. I broke this already. Okay, you guys see that, how it comes up? This is an AAP one. This is an old one I had. I put it on here. It's a shell. This is just an extra shell I had to test it out. And what happened is I pushed it all the way down, because I noticed this was slipping, and I slipped. I let go of it from compressed all the way in, and it snapped it. Okay, you can see. So just be careful with it, but that's the only thing I would say. Be careful with these, but this is why I'm buying it for you guys, so you guys can learn from me. But I mean, look how good this looks. I love these lines. They look fantastic. Okay. Okay. Look at that. Okay, they move well with a lot of different things. Okay. Now the question is, do they work with all mag wells? I don't know. That's okay. In theory, they should, because it's actually flat from the bottom. Look at that, looks great. So they've made a very cool extended magazine base plate. Just watch out for that. That's it. Remember, this is the spring that comes with this. You have to use the spring. Well, I guess technically speaking, you don't have to use the spring, but it would be loose. Yeah, I would say you have to. All right, so let's move on to the serious part now. Okay, I want you guys to look at this. You can see I've already been playing around with rear sights. We're not. That's not what we're here to. We're not here to talk about that. Okay, we're here to talk about this. Okay, I don't know how to explain this, but I feel like it's just years of experience. But this feels like really cheap aluminum versus their AAP stuff. I don't know how to explain it. And for my friend Matt, I know he's watching, and I told Matt I would do it. I don't mind doing it. He wants to do, he said, a scratch test. So we're going to take an X-Acto knife. We're going to use my dinked up X-Acto knife. Look at these. I love, God, look at these patches. These patches are sick. I love them. I don't know what to do, if I want to open them or close them. I love the stickers they sent too. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys get this stuff, but I think if you spend over, I really want to say the money that we spent, guys. But I think if you spend over that money, then maybe you'll get it, okay? But this also goes to show you guys, even if they, give me extra stuff, it'd be nice. I'm always going to be honest with you guys. There's no BS here. I think the guys also know, but at the same time, we want to be supportive, right? Because I like this company. I already like them, okay? This is crazy. That they did a great job here. Okay, where is my beat up one? Okay, yeah, it's the crooked one. Okay, so, all right, Matt, we're gonna do light press. Okay, I'm gonna do a harder press. Okay, I don't know if you can see. Okay, now I'm going to do a really hard press. Okay. Matt, we're going to do some digging around. We should, Matt, we should do it on the SSP5 too, huh? I'll do that. You know what, Matt? We'll do some more scratch tests in another video. But nonetheless, guys, let me show you the front. Okay, this is what I was a little concerned about. This is no more than 1,000. Under 1,000 shots. Okay, definitely under 1,000 shots. Is it full auto? Yes, it's full auto, but this is a little concerning. Now, I would usually say, guys, okay, if it's just an anodization that's kind of been knocked off, fine, that's normal. Okay, that's to be expected. But this right here is not. We have actual deformation. Okay, is it deformation or deform? I don't know which one it is. I can run my finger along, and it's hitting. Okay, it's legit. Okay, it's actually bending. So now I remember in the first video I said, someone said they already snapped their what's it called, their this part. Now obviously, we know, guys, from that comment, it's obviously the guy's fault. He ran into something. Okay, we can't really blame that on here, but what we can do is, well, with my years of experience, I'm thinking, like, man, this just doesn't feel like typical 6 series I'm used to. It feels almost too light. It feels like a cheaper grade or something. Okay, it doesn't feel like it has the same hardness that this sucker has. Okay, this weighs, this feels it's got more meat to it. And I'm not a scientist. That's the problem, guys. So I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm probably sounding like an idiot, and I apologize. But the only thing I can say is just I've done this for years. I bought, and I'm playing catch up right now, right, guys? I'm playing catch up, and I'm buying almost all the new big boys. Okay, CTM. We're gonna go after Next Speed next. We're gonna go after Dr. Black. I have the new Edge stuff here with me. Okay, I've been doing this for 20 years, and this feels like old. It feels like old 5KU stuff. That's what it feels like. It's weird. I feel like it came from two different factories here. This feels like it came from a different factory versus the AAP stuff, or they're just much more refined on here, and it's a new factory, or they're trying to learn the Hi-Capa world. That's my only guess, because the machining on here, guys, is you can tell. There's a lot of boo-boos here. The bits need to be replaced. Okay, we got some chattering here. Okay, it's all over the place. Okay, now did it work? Did it drop in? Yeah, for the most part. And this is probably going to be more for the people who are on the back end that kind of like looking at the details and thinking about all this kind of stuff. So, I mean, does the product work? Yes, the product works. Okay, but I worry about the sorry, guys. Whew, okay. I have stomach issues sometimes. I feel like throwing up, but let's wrap it up. You know, like this being oversized by a little didn't make sense. It just simple things like that you start looking at and you start putting a piece together. I'm like, and the weight is off, and Matt will do a scratch test on the SSP5, but from left to middle, left was light, middle was semi-hard, and then right was pretty hard, but not enough to, you know, I don't want to break the X-Acto knife. Okay. The middle one, I can't push my fingernail over already. Okay, the third one, I can't either. Okay, you can feel these physically with your fingernail. The first one, not really. Okay. So look, Superline, I worry about its durability. Okay, I'm gonna look at the areas just getting hammered here, and this is less than 1,000 shots. Okay, that's why I'm a little concerned. Okay, you guys have seen this sucker, right? Can you even tell how many rounds this has been through? You can't even tell. Now, it's not full auto, semi, but it's still the same principle somewhat. Okay, I'm still shooting this. We've gone a bag and a half. Okay, you can't even tell this that's been on here. Okay. You guys know how old this is. Now you guys can tell how old this is, but this is 10 years old. 10 plus years. Okay, so this is where I tell you my experience comes into play. I'm not smart. I have a lot to learn every day. I could learn more about aluminums and the grades and all that stuff, and just, you know, other stuff I could do, but there's something off about these. Okay, so I worry about durability, but do I think they look beautiful? Yes. But would I do a pre-build with these? Not yet. No, I would not do a pre-build with these. These need to be. I need to shoot it more, and I couldn't think of a better test. If you can survive full auto. If you can survive full auto stuff, then you got something pretty beefy on here. But less than 1,000, I don't know, man. I'm worried about it. So it's not like a don't go buy it. It's more of a be mindful, because I realize that most of you guys, you're not going to be putting full on this shit. You're crazy, okay? If you're doing putting full on, okay, fine. You're crazy like me, but there's very few of us that are that crazy. You guys will be shooting semi, okay? You're not going to be running, you know, these kind of recoil rebound systems, okay? You're not going to be doing that. You guys will be mostly running physical short stacks, okay? So, just keep your eye on it. I still like it. We're still going to build this guy out. I still think it's beautiful. But in terms of durability, I would like to know what the grade is, or the aluminum, what it is. I think it's, I don't know what they say on their website. Let's double check. Okay, I doubt it's 7075. Okay, I know that much. There's no way. I was looking at these guys earlier. I have a friend that we were talking. GBLS makes really high quality rifles, and he got a 1911 from them as a gift. He works in a different industry. Great guy. Very good guy. I'll miss him. But we reconnected and we started talking, so it was really nice. Okay, so here's the Superline. Let's see, what does it say? It says 6061. I don't know. It feels like some 60s, 65 shit or something. Guys, there's actually a lot. I'm just going to tell you, I don't want to get too nerdy, but there's a lot of different 6 series aluminum, and they all have different strengths and weaknesses, okay? Some are definitely, I would never use. If I were to machine my own stuff, there's certain aluminums I would use only. And I've seen some weird-ass numbers in the past, okay? I remember freaking AKA made like one for the, I think it was a 3 series to 4 series, some weird-ass shit. But they were also the first ones, I think, to really do a 7 series, 775. Early on, they did a 775 Glock blowback unit back in the day. Now, I think they were the first company to really push that. It was interesting. I hope those guys, I don't know what happened to them. Alright, so that's the Superline, guys. I know it sounds bad, but, you know, still give it a chance, guys. You know, to me, I think it feels like they're like a new company. I've been gone, guys, I've been gone for 5 years, so I'm playing catch up. I don't know the arena right now, but you guys spam CTM, I probably think the most, and Next Speed, and some other companies for me to check out. Okay, so we finally got to CTM. We have a couple more videos with CTM, and then I think we'll be done. And I think this is like a half overview, and then once we finish those next couple of videos, we build this and we build the modular carbine. And if there's any comments from you guys, oh, by the way, if there's any comments, if there's anything I'm missing from CTM that you guys say, hey, please get before, I'm making one more order, and then I think we're done for now. We're going to be picking up some stuff for one customer build. I think he's going to send me his AP. Well, we'll see. We're still figuring it out. He wants to do an all-silver build with some rainbow in it. Okay, so if that goes through, we'll build his. We're going to pick up 5KU parts to finish this theme off, because we're going to do purple and green. I wish they had the frame. I don't know if it's like a prototype or what. I want this frame. Look at that. That looks so cool. The underside looks awesome. This cut looks crazy, but you know, they're doing the middle frame thing. But you know, I guess some people like it. I don't like the middle frame. I like the advanced frame, guys, all day, every day. I'd like to see what design they come up with the grip, because their polymer, I don't know what it is, but Taiwan is just, I think they do an excellent job at plastic so far. Every Taiwanese company I've touched for polymer stuff, you know, or plastic same stuff, has been phenomenal. Or maybe the recipe has changed and improved so much in the last 5 years. But again, I think that belongs, it's just, I don't know. TTI's done a great job. CTM AAP, these are all Taiwanese companies that their plastics are phenomenal. Okay. It feels good. It looks great. It's got good weight. I feel like it's, ouch, did that hurt? I feel like they're pretty durable. the AAP are durable. So, alright guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Just comment on this video. Remember, you guys probably got about a couple of days before I order from CTM. If there's anything I missed, but I think we covered most of the important stuff that everyone's looking at or wants to buy. This is, to me, seems to be the hot stuff. Okay, and I'm done. All right, I can't talk anymore. All right, see you guys.